Look carefully at that line that goes up across the back wheel on that rear fender, and you'll see that it's not straight. It's pretty much made out of Bondo with some tin patched all over the place to cover up the rust. My goal was to fix that, and I found a guy out in California that had a whole good Fender quarter panel. I had him ship me the whole thing. It cost me a lot of money, but that's real American iron right there. When I started grinding on mine, ground off the Bondo, found patches, found rust under the patches, peeled those off and found more rust. This is where I stuck a hole in the fender with a screwdriver, just prodding around on it a little bit. And when I took the fender off, I found that up underneath it was rotted too. Some of those places where it was rotted was pretty close to the spring mounts. So I was pretty glad I had that whole quarter panel, because I could cut out what I needed and just replace everything, which is exactly what I did. I took that whole fender off. Of course, you can see how rotted it was up underneath there. But I took the quarter panel that I had sitting around, and I trimmed off the pieces I would need to replace it with. And then after kind of test fitting the fender on there, I just welded them right up into place. It don't look too bad when you consider that I am not a body man. I didn't even own a welder before I started this project. But it was a winter project. I wasn't in any hurry. I could take my time. I could do it. If I didn't like it, I could take it loose and do it over. Put a little body putty in the rough spots, and sanded it up about the best I could. Squirted a coat of primer on there, and that's the way she sits right now. I've been out riding around doing a few car shows with it like that, and I don't plan to make a lot of changes. At some point I will paint the whole car, but the fender on the other side has got some of the same problems in it. It's got some Bondo and some tin. And luckily I found another guy on eBay who had a fender that would fit the other side. Cost me an arm and a leg again, but it's real metal. Had him ship it out to me, and basically this is it right here. My project next is to replace the other fender, and then I'll be ready to go to the car shows and hang out with the big boys.